Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Chaos09, and today we are coming through with the Warframe build video, and the weapon of choice today will be the Synoid Simulor. Yes, if you guys haven't been around since, Synoid Simulor or the Simulor. The Synoid Simulor was like one of the most broken weapons in the game, I'd say, at a certain point, till it got nerfed. Well, but let's see how things fare out for the weapon now, considering I did make a build for it. So let's check it out real quick. Hope you guys enjoy. If you guys like the build, please make sure to smash that like button. I very much appreciate it. It'll help with your boy's algorithm on YouTube, and it'll let me know that you guys do enjoy my build videos. So that being said, let's get right on into it. So as I always do, I do let you guys know about the previous weapon and then the new variant of it. So let's look at the Simulor. Creates miniature gravitational singularities that can be used for scientific study or self-defense. Accuracy 28.6, critical chance 12.0, critical multiplier 2.0x, fire rate 3.0. Noise is alarming. Status is 30.0. So mainly we'll want to build for status. Okay, trigger is active per stack 100 to 140. Fall off 60%, range 4.0, and it comes with base magnetic. Alright, now let's look at the other variant, the Synoid Simulor, which is what I'm using. Cephalon Suda's custom issue Simulor was built to satisfy her curiosity. So you can get this by leveling up all the way in Cephalon Suda. That is a syndicate, so you have to level up to rank 5 in order to get this. I think it is 125 standing, 125,000 standing. I meant critical chance went up just by 2.0, so it's 14.0. Critical multiplier is still the same, 2.0x. Fire rate 3.33, so it went up by 33. Well, it went up by 0.33. Magazine is increased by 8. It's at 16. Reload is 2.0. Status was it was 30.0, like 30% on the other, but it's 35.0 on this, so that is, they just added 5.0% to this. So the per stack is different. First it was 100 to 140, I believe. Now it's 125 to 175. Fall off is still 6%, it's the same. And range, they added 2.0 range, I believe, to this one. The other was 3.0, I believe, and it still has magnetic. So since I'm unsure, we'll go back and look at the range on this one. Okay, so it went up by 1. Range went up by 1. We'll go back and look. Alright, went up by 1. So let's choose a simulacrum, well, a relay to go to. Go to Lenovo relay. Hope you guys really enjoy this, because it's been a long time since we've seen, the Simulor in action, or someone building on it, especially after the Sisters of Parvos. So I hope you guys really do enjoy this. I'd say to mainly use this against Corpus, because it comes with magnetic, and magnetic doesn't really work too well against infested or Grenier. It works mainly better on Corpus, since magnetic is a perfect status against shields.
Fishing tanks scrubbed, grounded, and flushed. Ready for service.
Go ahead and fast travel to our board Cephalon Simulor. And we'll go right on ahead into the simulacrum. Let's do it. Let's do Citadel this time. I'm always going to the ballroom. Let's go to Citadel. It's been a while since we've been in there. Alright, so let's get right into it. I'm going to clear these bad boys. We're going to get some Corpus enemies. some corpus. Let's see here. Gonna get some wardens, as you can see. Get some wardens. 3 of those. We'll get some fusion mowers. Nah, fusion mowers are annoying. Junotex. We'll get some. Let's see some annoying enemies. Some pretty annoying ones. Well, cold damage is actually good against a Nako Exile. To be honest, I didn't even know I had that guy. These guys are pretty annoying. Those 2 guys are pretty annoying, I will say that. Oxygen Ospreys are pretty annoying just because they fly and just be in the fucking way. Yes, be in the fucking way. Let's see what else. Terra Elite, these are enemies in Fortuna, so let's go right on ahead. Alright, and we have no Kavat, so this is just the Simulor, so you guys see. And these guys do have armor. Those 2 guys have armor. So, for those guys, we have to probably go magnetic and corrosive on those. Alright, ladies and gents, and that is the Synoid Simulor build that I have. Took a good minute for the enemies that had armor, but nonetheless, it did fantastically well against the other enemies that were, you know, selected out of them. So let's go ahead and show you guys what I have for this Synoid Simulor. Alright. So, I have Firestorm. Improves the blast radius of weapons with radial attacks, plus 24% blast radius. You guys can go for Prime Firestorm. I just put Firestorm here because in order for me to put Prime Firestorm up here, I would have to Forma it one more time. But I'm kind of lazy right now and don't want to. But I originally didn't have Firestorm here. I actually put Firestorm here before I started on the build, because I had Hunter Munitions here. So I was going to end up showing you guys what Hunter Munition does with it. You know, I was going to swap it out after I showed you guys and talked about it with this. So I also have Magnetic Force on, plus 60% Toxin, plus 60% status chance. I have Galvanized Chamber, plus 80% multi-shot on kill, plus 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. I have my Simulor Riven, Simulor Hexata, plus 131 0.7% status chance, plus 227.6 damage, minus 51.9% projectile speed. I have Vital Sense, plus 120% critical damage, Galvanized Amplitude, plus 80% status chance on kill, plus 40% damage per status type, affecting the target for 20 seconds, stacks up to 2 times. Critical delay, plus 200% critical chance, minus 20% fire rate, 2 times for bows. And we have terminal velocity along with primary merciless. Now, The reason I picked Primary Merciless is because there's no way to get a headshot that I have not figured out yet with the Synoid Simulor. I mean, I can try aiming over the top of their heads, but a lot of times it wouldn't proc a headshot. It would proc a headshot, but it would only proc one out of, you know, the area of enemies that are around. So that's why I went with Primary Merciless, and it's kind of tedious to me because the time for the stacks, which is 4 seconds, which to me is not as good as Primary Deadhead, but it does stack up more, so I believe you get a lot more damage with Primary Merciless than you do with Primary Deadhead in some instances, if like your weapon can kill enemies in a good amount of time. So that means, like, if you want to use Primary Merciless, you have to use a weapon that has pretty good damage per second, DPS. So that's, but the reason I picked Primary Merciless is because it's pretty difficult to get headshots with the Synoid Simulor. So you have to take that into consideration as well too. Also, I do have terminal velocity plus 6% projectile speed, so that kind of, you know, like, makes the negative that I have on my Riven obsolete. Now, my Riven probably would be a lot more better if I had multi-shot on it as well too, but I can't knock the fact that it has status chance and damage on it, so it helps out with, you know, my Synoid Simulor pretty well. And plus, I do have galvanized chamber pit as well too, so I think I'm pretty okay in that department. So critical chance 42.0%, critical multiplier 4.4x, fire rate drop down to 2.67, which is okay, multi-shot 1.8, Riven disposition 4, status 130.1%, per stack 986 out of 1,379, fall off 60%, range 6.20. Because of Firestorm, it increased the range of the radial attack. We got Toxin at 709.3 because Toxin is very effective against Corpus, and we also have Magnetic at 1,182, which results to total damage of 3,404.8. So let's go ahead and see what this does with Hunter munitions on it, because we are able to get some critical chance, and with Hunter munitions plus 30% chance to apply slash on critical, and we saw that the range drop on our range for the blast radius of the Synoid Simulor. But let's go ahead and check this out real quick. That's pretty nice. Can't knock that. That is pretty nice. And there we go. You guys see, it's a whole different ball game with Hunter munitions on. So I advise using Hunter munitions over Prime Firestorm or Firestorm. It is a lot better with Hunter munitions on. So I think it would be best to use Hunter munitions instead of Firestorm, because I did change it just to see what would happen. But let's see. This is for you guys without a Riven mod or the galvanized mods. Okay, so it's pretty easy. All I gotta do is just slap rifle amplitude on for the status chance, or I could add prime cryo rounds right there for more cold damage, but we're not gonna do that. Let's see here. Contagion, no, infected clip. We're gonna put infected clip there. Should get some. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like I may have to put corrosive there. Or good lord. I sure messed up right there. Right now, why is corrosive there? Now, why is viral there? Electricity? I might have to take off. Okay, there we go. Alright. We got it situated. So we have to put something else there. Put infected clip there. Boost up our toxin damage. That'll work. Let's see what else we can do. We can put 100 munitions up here. And where is split chamber? Yep, split chamber right here. And 100 munitions. This is for you guys that do not have a ribbon mod. And look, it is like pretty close. It is like pretty close and it looks really good. So, you know, let me take this off as well too, just in case. And for now, I'm going to timestamp when I, you know, make builds in the video in the comment section. I'm going to timestamp for those who don't have a ribbon mod yet for the weapon. So you guys, you know, won't feel, you know, left out. And it still does just as good. So, you know, don't feel bad or feel any animosity or anger or, you know, things of that nature. What was I going to say? You could also replace serration for heavy caliber if you don't have it. If you do not have it, you can put that there. Or if you want, like I was saying, like you could put a 5th polarity up here, because I have 4. I have 4 in here. You could switch this out, magnetic force, but you're gonna be losing some status chance. Let me take it off real quick so you can see. You're gonna drop to 66.5%, and your per stack is gonna drop, but your per stack is gonna go back up because you're going to be putting heavy caliber up there. So you could put heavy caliber right here if you put another polarity, and it losing accuracy won't really matter because the orbs are going to, you know, drag each other in, and it's going to create a sphere. So having no accuracy or your accuracy drop with the Synoid Simulor won't affect the weapon that much. So take that into consideration, and we're going to go right into it and see what this build does as well too, without a river mod, without the galvanized mods, without an arcane. And also, using Mirage with the Synoid Simulor really benefits the weapon as well too. Because this was the combo. This was the combo Mirage and Synoid Simulor. That was the combo, the meta for the Synoid Simulor at the time. And but then over the years it got nerfed, but I don't know what it's like now. It could be a lot better. And it'll probably be a little bit tougher on armor enemies. You know, at higher level, if you're trying to, you know, just run things with, you know, regular mods, no galvanized mods, no arcane, you have to bet on your critical chance and getting the slash proc to pop up on your enemies. But when it procs up on your enemies, it does help out a lot. And there we go. One more group, and it doesn't take too long to kill these enemies right here. Just completely melts these guys. And that is it, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Synoid Simulor build. As I said at the beginning, if you guys enjoyed this Warframe build video, please make sure to smash that like button. If you have any type of weapon that you guys are looking forward to or would like me to build, please let me know in the comment section as well. Thank you guys so much for giving me your time of day. Stay blessed. Protect your loved ones at all times. Continue wearing your masks. And I will see you guys next time in my Warframe build video. Peace.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my head.